Saturday.
I know. There's a lot of excitement on a day like today, just, with all the postseason vibes up in the air. But we also want to talk about something else exciting that happens in the postseason. Now, during the World Series, right now, we're actually going to give you a sneak peek at a trailer that is going to premiere during the middle of the second and the third game of the World Series. Now, this is a film that follows 7 women stars in baseball, all from different countries, but all with the same goal of breaking barriers. So right now, here's your sneak peek of See Her, Be Her.
Kelsey Whitmer, a 3-runner.
The biggest stories at this tournament.
I see myself as the one doing that.
Sato, the greatest women's baseball pitcher in human. Over there by Libya.
I think that I could be one of them.
Yeah, nice job by Sungyun Park.
Riela Velez, number.
We are good, we have talent, we are strong. I wish we had a team going to World Cup.
Good afternoon and welcome back to this WBSC Women's Baseball World Cup.
We're finally here, and then you have other countries coming in and they're trying to take a championship from you.
Existing in a men's baseball space.
The discrimination. Why did I have to go through that to play baseball?
You will never be in the MLB, face it. She's ruining baseball. What a joke.
If we don't have the World Cup event, what's the national team's gunning for? There's nothing else in women's baseball.
It seems like a real logical evolution is that there should be a league.
If that was just normalized, that women play baseball, we could just grow immensely.
なんだろう、サークル、そういう輪に聞こえてきます。そのサークルという大きなこの、まだちっちゃいけども、それを大きくしていく。これが世界中にこう広がっていくことを期待しています。
My favorite quote when I was young was, "If you could see it, you could be it."
When I see younger girls in the stands, they're coming here for me. I want to be what I didn't have.
All right, Dodger fans, now that is your sneak peek. As I mentioned, that is going to premiere during the World Series. But with us today, we have somebody very special. This is Fruth, the director and the producer of See Her, Be Here. So, Jean, I got to ask, you mentioned you've been around baseball your whole life, but what brought this project to you and how did you get involved with this?
I've been shooting baseball a long time, and at the end of my project recently along Route 66 3 years ago, I was finishing it up and I had no girls in the project, and so I reached out to an organization called Baseball for All and I asked if they had any girls games going on along Route 66, and I shot my first all-girls baseball game in Santa Monica, not too far from here, and it was amazing. It wasn't a girl on a boys team. It was all girls playing against all girls. And when girls get a chance to play with girls, magic happens because they're looking to the left and right of them and there's somebody just like them, as opposed to, oh, there's the girl on the boys baseball team. Oh, that's the girl. Now they're just athletes competing. And that's the start of this project. So it's been 3 years and we've been following the top women baseball players around the world. And we're here. So this documentary will be shown between games 2 and 3 of the World Series. And I couldn't be more proud of the women that are in this film.
Yeah, that's incredible. And you mentioned, that you went and shot a game in Santa Monica. I didn't even know that these games were happening in Santa Monica. And so it is so important to get these stories out, tell these stories of these incredible, talented women. Tell us a little bit about the different stories. I know you follow 7 women that are all from different countries in this.
It's so true. It's really about visibility. So many people don't know that women even play baseball, never mind at the highest level. 25 countries around the world have national teams. They compete at the highest level in a World Cup. This year, Japan and the USA, it came down to those 2 teams, just like in our World Classic. Japan did get the gold and USA got the silver, but it was an incredible, incredible feat. And these women are unbelievable. In Japan, the top woman baseball player in the world, Ayami Sato, plays baseball professionally in Japan. And that's the thing, this is an international sport, women's baseball. South Korea has over 50 all women's baseball teams. And we have a woman here, Kelsey Whitmore from Temecula, California, not too far from here, and she plays professionally on an all-men's team in Oakland. And so the women are incredible, their stories are inspiring, and the idea behind it is to give them a platform, give them visibility, and more opportunities coming up in the future. We have over 1,000 girls playing on all girls baseball teams right here in the United States, so more to come.
Yeah, you're talking about women, raising awareness about women playing baseball, especially internationally. I got my love of baseball from my grandmother, but what I didn't know is she played on an all-women's team in the Philippines back in the 1950s, and that's why I got that love from baseball from her. I know you have a lot of former players involved with this project, and specifically one of our Dodger owners, Billie Jean King. Can you talk about their involvement and how are they a part of this project?
We know Billie Jean King as the tennis legend, right, of all time. There's no better female tennis player in the world. But what is she really known for, even more than that, as a crusader and an advocate for women's equality in sports. And we said, hey, would you help us? Would you participate in this? And it took her 2 seconds to say yes. She, as you know, is a big baseball fan, part owner of the Dodgers. And when she went to her first baseball game, her excitement also led to sadness because she realized that she could not play baseball. Why? Because she's a girl. And she wants opportunities, and she said to me, every girl should have the right to dream, should have the opportunity to dream, but you can't dream unless you can see it. So see her, be her.
That's why they have the title there. What are some of the great moments that happened during filming?
Oh my gosh, well, one of the great moments was some of the Women USA team went to Uganda, and there are 8 regions where women and girls are playing in Uganda, which to me is amazing. Think about that, the see her, be her. Now, they don't have a national team yet, but they hope to have one day, and I do believe they will. The talent in Uganda all around the country was pretty incredible, even with the poverty and everything that country's going through, to see these women strong, playing baseball. And when you see that, you realize it's about so much more than baseball. It's about so much more than what happens on the field. This is giving women confidence, keeping them in school, education. It leads to so many great things for women in places like Uganda.
And one of the things I noticed is that you do have your camera with you today. Now, there is a companion book that goes along with this film. Tell us about that and, how that project came about. I'm sure that was a passion for you.
Yeah, as I was shooting and we were filming 3 years, we also shot a book. So it's See Her, Be Her is the companion book. It'll be out in mid-October, right before the film. And you can get it on seeherbeher.com. And it's got 250 images or more. And what makes it special, of course, I love the photography, but the essays in it. Billie Jean King writes an amazing essay in the book. Cal Ripken Jr., all of our sheroes, Claire Smith, photojournalist. So I'm really excited for people to read the essays that go along with our photos of women's baseball around the world.
Awesome. Thank you so much for bringing a voice to this, because I'm very excited to see this. And if you guys want to check it out, it is going to be between games 2 and 3 of the World Series coming up, in October. So you guys do not miss it. And is there anything else that you want to mention about this project, See Her, Be Her, that all of our fans here should know?
I just say seeherbeher.com. Go check out the trailer and check out our website, and you can see some of the photos there. And of course, you can buy the book there. And we're a not-for-profit, so all the proceeds go back into the program for our next project. So go out there and support the women.
Yeah. Jean Fruth, thank you so much. And we're so happy to have you here and looking forward to that premiering during the World Series.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Jean. Yeah.